Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I am absolutely buzzing today because we are diving headfirst into something that's got the entire football world talking. Something that's a mix of pure excitement and a whole lot of nail-biting anxiety. We're talking about the 2026 FIFA World Cup. That glorious, expanded, North American spectacle that feels so close yet still so far away. And specifically, we're tackling the elephant in the room. The potential visa limitations that could throw a massive wrench into so many fans' dreams. This is a huge topic. It's complex, it's emotional, and it affects millions. So grab a snack, settle in, because we're going deep on this one today. Looking at everything from the fan reactions to potential solutions and what you can do right now. First off, let's just take a moment to appreciate what 2026 is going to be. Because honestly, it's going to be absolutely epic. A true landmark in football history. Imagine the first ever 48-team World Cup, spread across 3 incredible host nations. The USA, Canada, and Mexico, bringing together cultures, passions, and footballing styles like never before. I mean, just thinking about the sheer scale of it. The number of games, the different cities, the incredible atmosphere that's going to permeate North America for weeks. It sends shivers down my spine in the best possible way. This tournament is set to be the biggest, most inclusive World Cup we've ever seen. A true celebration of the global game. And that's why the potential for visa issues is such a gut punch for so many. The dream of attending a World Cup, for many of us, is a lifelong ambition, a pilgrimage to witness our heroes on the biggest stage, to soak in that unparalleled energy of fans from every corner of the globe united by a single passion. I've been dreaming of seeing my team play on that stage. Of experiencing the roar of the crowd in a massive American stadium. Or perhaps even in the historic Azteca. And I know so many of you share that exact same dream. We're talking about saving up for years. Planning entire holidays around this one event. Coordinating with friends and family. And just generally pouring our hearts and souls into making this a reality. So the thought of a bureaucratic barrier standing in the way is just soul-crushing. Now, let's talk about the specific hurdle we're facing. The one that's causing all this anxiety and discussion. The US visa requirements. The United States, as the primary host nation for the majority of the games, has a well-known, and frankly, quite stringent visa application process for many countries around the world. We're not just talking about a simple online form for everyone. For a significant portion of the global population, obtaining a tourist visa, typically a B1 or B2 visa, involves a multi-step process that can be incredibly time-consuming, expensive, and sometimes even dishearteningly uncertain. This isn't just a minor inconvenience. For millions of passionate football fans, it's a very real and potentially insurmountable obstacle, threatening to turn their World Cup dream into a frustrating nightmare. The current situation is that if you're not from one of the countries eligible for the visa waiver program, which allows for travel under ESTA, then you're looking at a formal visa application. And that's where things get complicated very quickly. This process often includes filling out extensive online forms, paying non-refundable application fees, gathering a mountain of supporting documents to prove your intent to return home, and crucially, attending an in-person interview at a US embassy or consulate in your home country. These interviews can be nerve-wracking. The wait times for appointments can be incredibly long, sometimes stretching into months or even over a year in some places. And there's always the possibility of rejection, even if you feel you've done everything right. It's a daunting prospect for anyone. let alone someone just trying to attend a sporting event. So, why is this particular World Cup different? Why are these visa concerns amplified now more than ever? Well, unlike Qatar, which implemented a special hire card system that streamlined entry for ticket holders, or Russia with its fan ID, the US system is deeply entrenched and traditionally less flexible for mass tourist influxes tied to specific events. The sheer number of countries whose fans will need visas to enter the US for the World Cup is staggering, encompassing huge footballing nations from South America, Africa, and parts of Asia, regions known for their fervent support and incredible travel enthusiasm. These are not just casual spectators. These are the heart and soul of the World Cup. The fans who bring the noise, the color, and the incredible atmosphere that makes the tournament so special. And the thought of them being locked out is truly disheartening. Now, let's really dive into the fan reactions. Because believe me, the internet is absolutely buzzing with a whole spectrum of emotions right now. And I've been reading through countless comments and forum posts. The predominant feeling, especially from fans in affected nations, is one of deep frustration and profound disappointment. A sense of being unfairly excluded from what should be a universal celebration of sport. Many have been saving for years, meticulously planning every detail of this once-in-a-lifetime trip, only to be confronted with the very real possibility that bureaucratic hurdles might prevent them from ever stepping foot on US soil. And it just feels incredibly unjust. They feel like their dedication to the beautiful game is being overshadowed by complex immigration policies. And honestly, it's a heartbreaking situation to witness unfold. I've seen stories that would bring tears to your eyes. Tales of families pooling resources, of individuals working extra jobs just to afford plane tickets and match tickets, all for the chance to see their national team compete on the world stage. For many, this isn't just a vacation, it's a cultural pilgrimage, a chance to connect with their heritage and celebrate their identity through football. And the thought of that dream being shattered by a visa rejection is a truly devastating prospect. The logistical nightmare of long wait times for appointments, the complex application forms that can be confusing for non-native English speakers, and the sheer uncertainty of the outcome are all contributing to a massive wave of anxiety and despair among these dedicated supporters. It's not just about the money they might lose on non-refundable tickets or flights. It's about the emotional investment, the years of anticipation, and the profound sense of loss that would accompany such a disappointment. Beyond frustration, there's a growing wave of anger and calls for action, with fans refusing to simply accept this potential outcome without a fight. We're seeing petitions circulating online, passionate social media campaigns using various hashtags, and direct appeals being made to FIFA and even the host governments, urging them to find a viable solution before it's too late. The argument is clear and resounding. Football is for everyone, they declare, emphasizing that the spirit of the World Cup is about global unity and accessibility, not about political borders or stringent immigration policies. There's a strong feeling that the very essence of the tournament, its ability to bring the world together, is being undermined by these potential limitations, and fans are demanding that something be done to uphold the inclusive values that football supposedly represents. Then there's the pervasive anxiety and uncertainty that's gripping even those who might be affected, creating a kind of planning paralysis for countless potential attendees. Imagine wanting to buy tickets, wanting to book flights and accommodation, but having this massive "what if" hanging over your head. The terrifying possibility that all your efforts and expenses might be for nothing if your visa application is denied. This stress is immense, It forces fans to delay crucial planning decisions, potentially missing out on early bird discounts or securing prime locations. And it casts a dark shadow over what should be an incredibly exciting period of anticipation. The emotional toll of not knowing if your dream will be shattered at the last minute is truly significant, making it hard for anyone to fully commit to their World Cup plans. But amidst all this concern, I've also observed pockets of optimism and a strong problem-solving spirit emerging from the fan community, which I absolutely love to see. Some fans are holding on to hope that special World Cup visas or expedited processes will eventually be implemented, drawing on precedents from previous tournaments where host nations adapted their entry requirements. For ticket holders, there's a wonderful sense of community as fans share advice and tips with each other, discussing strategies for applying early, meticulously gathering all necessary documents, and trying to understand the intricacies of the application process. They're looking at past major events hosted in the US, trying to find any glimmer of how large international crowds were managed, hoping for a similar accommodating approach for 2026. And that resilience is truly inspiring. Now, let's shift our focus to the host nation's perspective, particularly that of the United States, because it's important to understand the complexities they face. Even if we disagree with the outcomes, the US government operates under stringent national security concerns, which are often cited as the primary reason for their rigorous visa processes, aiming to ensure the safety and security of its borders and its citizens. This isn't just about keeping people out. It's about a deeply ingrained system designed to vet every visitor thoroughly. And changing such a system, even for a massive event like the World Cup, presents significant challenges and potential political ramifications. They are constantly trying to balance these security imperatives with the immense economic benefits that major tourism events like the World Cup bring. A dilemma that is far from simple to resolve. FIFA, as the global governing body of football, also has a crucial role to play here, and their mandate is explicitly about promoting football globally and ensuring its accessibility. They have a responsibility to advocate for fans, to pressure host nations to create an environment where supporters from all participating countries can attend and enjoy the tournament without undue hardship. We've seen FIFA step in before, negotiating special arrangements with host countries. And this is exactly the kind of situation where their influence and diplomatic efforts are desperately needed to uphold the inclusive spirit of the World Cup. Their past precedents, like the hire card in Qatar for 2022 or the fan ID system in Russia for 2018, clearly demonstrate that alternative solutions are possible when there's a concerted effort from all parties involved. So, what are the potential solutions or mitigation strategies that could alleviate these concerns and ensure a truly global World Cup in 2026? The most frequently discussed and arguably most effective solution would be the implementation of a special World Cup visa or a dedicated fan ID system, similar to what we've seen in recent tournaments. This kind of system would create a streamlined, simplified process specifically for ticket holders, allowing them to apply for entry with reduced bureaucracy and expedited processing times, recognizing their legitimate purpose for travel. Imagine a system where your match ticket acts as a key component of your entry application, allowing for pre-vetting and a much quicker turnaround, significantly reducing the stress and uncertainty for millions of fans. How could such a system actually work in practice, given the complexities of the US immigration framework? Well, it could involve a collaborative effort between FIFA, US Soccer, and the relevant US government agencies. where ticket holders submit their details through a dedicated online portal, perhaps linked to their official match tickets. This information could then be cross-referenced and vetted in advance, potentially allowing for visa waivers or highly expedited interviews at consulates for those who still require them, ensuring a much smoother journey for legitimate fans. Of course, the challenges are immense, involving interagency cooperation within the US government, overcoming existing legal frameworks, and ensuring that security concerns are still adequately addressed. But it's not an impossible feat if there's enough political will and determination. Another crucial strategy would be a significant increase in consular staff at US embassies and consulates in key football-loving nations, especially those with high visa demand and long wait times, by temporarily boosting personnel and resources in places like Brazil, Argentina, Nigeria, and India. The US could drastically reduce appointment backlogs and accelerate the processing of World Cup-related visa applications. This would directly address one of the biggest pain points for fans: the agonizingly long wait for an interview, which currently makes planning almost impossible. And it's a practical, albeit resource-intensive, step that could make a huge difference. It's about allocating the necessary resources to meet an unprecedented demand, ensuring that the infrastructure is in place to handle the influx of applications efficiently. Beyond these larger structural changes, there are also more immediate and practical steps that could be taken, such as implementing waivers or expedited interview processes for specific groups of fans or during designated periods. For instance, fans who have previously traveled to the US without incident, or those who can demonstrate strong ties to their home country, might be eligible for a simplified application. Additionally, a robust public awareness campaign, spearheaded by FIFA and the host nations, is absolutely essential to educate fans on exactly how to apply correctly, what documents are needed, and the importance of applying as early as humanly possible. Clear, multilingual guidance could